We are back. Welcome back to another episode of the O&J podcast. I'm your co-host, Jeremiah.
I'm your co-host, Orlando.
Hope everyone's having a good day, a good night. Like, comment, subscribe, uh, turn on post notifications. Support the channel, in a lot of free non-dollar ways. Okay. Uh, a lot we could get into. Free agency has slowed down a bit, but what we got first?
I guess first, should we talk about the free agency thing that hasn't happened yet?
I
Um,
mean,
the
let's
big
talk about it.
decision 2.0, decision 3.0. Um,
What would this be? This would be number so Miami
Miami
back to Cleveland.
back to
Was back to
Cleveland.
Cleveland a decision? I don't
I
remember.
don't know. I don't know.
Was even the Lakers a decision?
Let's just make everything. So let's make everything a decision. From Miami was one, back to Cleveland was two, two
Yeah.
Lakers was three. We're in the decision part four, guys. We're it's still not over yet. We're still in the middle of it. Um, we gotta decide where Braun is going. We gotta decide where Bronny's going. He's staying with the Lakers or not.
Hey man,
Um,
his contract's guaranteed. He's good. Okay.
yeah, but what if LeBron goes to a team and then he's like, I need Bronny here again, and then forces that team to trade for Bron. Could happen.
I don't.
No, no,
Not
you
at
don't
this
like it.
point.
You don't like
I
it.
think he had that leverage with the Lakers, but I mean, you don't got leverage no more. But when you have Luca, the leverage is gone with Luca. I mean, Luca leverage, like you know what I mean, LL, like you know what I mean, like it's too. I don't know. Just flow with it. Just flow with it. You know what I mean. But yeah, I think once Luca came, that kind of like went out the door, in just terms of, I mean, it's his team now, I mean, it sucks to see like LeBron. I mean, he's been doing this for 21 years, so I mean, like, geez, just give it a rest already. But I mean, yeah, I think once Luka came in, yeah, I don't see a team like, hey, me and my son. Like, I don't see a team like being like, come on, you gotta be serious. Like,
You never know. You never know.
you see a team that would be that desperate.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, where do you think he's headed? I mean, what the
Um,
three destinations were what? It was Miami, Cleveland, or was it two?
there was still three.
I thought it was
It was only
what
three. I've heard Cleveland, Miami. I've heard Timberwolves.
Clippers,
I've heard Denver.
Timberwolves. That's what it was. Timberwolves. Yeah,
Yeah.
Denver. So Denver's an actual option.
I mean, again, these are all rumors. I don't know how much any of these teams are actually an option. There's the
Mm.
Warriors too. Um,
Yeah, that's what. No, that's what it was. Not Timberwolves. Yeah, it was Warriors. It was Warriors, Cavs, Heat. That
anyway,
was really. Yeah.
number one is the Cavs. Number two is the Heat. Number three is it doesn't matter because he's not going anywhere. That's not those two teams. In my honest opinion, I don't think there's any way he goes to another team that's not Cleveland or Miami. Because when you sit down and think about it, going to a different team means going to another city, which means his family has to go, most likely, which means they don't want to do that. Um, his family could decide whether they want to go, to the beaches in Miami, back home to Cleveland, or to the cold in Minnesota and the cold high altitude in Denver. I'm pretty sure it's two stand out above the others.
Not facts. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of different options you can go. I mean, yeah, I agree. Cleveland does make the most sense just from a just return back home for a third time essentially. You know, um, three times the charm. So, you do that, kind of return back to your hometown and just retire in your hometown. And possibly compete for a championship with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Yeah, I mean. It seems like, and it doesn't seem like money's a thing too. I guess like the vet minimum, like I guess, I mean he's made, I mean he's made like probably close to 1 billion, if not that. So I don't know if that's really a big deal, but yeah, no, we'll see though. Hopefully there's a decision sometime this week. I mean,
Hopefully.
but yeah, that's definitely gonna be big news though.
The other big news,
What
something
we
that
got?
that actually just happened. Um, DeMar DeRozan.
Amar, say it unless I like it.
Like it, that the man himself, the myth, the legend. He ended up getting waived by the Kings. Um, so now he's open to signing with whatever team. He's free to sign with whatever team he wants to. After he got waived from the Kings, very, I guess, not interesting. I think it's something that the Kings that you kind of saw coming, seeing how the Kings are. Um, but just interested to see where he might end up. What do you think he might end up?
Yeah,
Or what do you think of the whole situation?
my fellow cornrow brother. Um, you know, um, where do I think where do I think he
You say that
heads?
about Kawhi when we talked about Kawhi.
Dang, I ain't even think about that. And I had to, dang it, I didn't even have the Raptors shirt on that day, bro. I'm tweaking.
Unbelievable.
I'm tweaking. Um, where do I think he goes? Uh, I don't see him going to a losing situation. So let's start there. So let's throw. I don't know who's a team that's probably not going to win like maybe Memphis. So let's throw Memphis out of there, right? Um, wait, what? Oh, hot take? What you got
No, no,
Memphis?
it's not a hot take.
Oh,
I just think it's funny
oh,
that Memphis was the
oh.
first one in your mind.
I don't know. I was trying to think. 'Cause I was gonna say the Wizards because like that's always the go-to, but then I don't know. They might be actually good. Like they might be actually
So
good
is
this year.
Memphis gonna be a go-to now this season? Is that what you're saying?
Seems it seems like it, bro. I mean,
Okay.
I don't like who's they lost Ja. Like who's the best player? What Cedric Coward? Like that's the best player right now.
Carlos Boozer.
Oh,
Cam
oh,
Boozer.
Cam Boozer.
Every time I talk about, I always call him Carlos. Every time, just because.
I
Both
mean,
names start with a C, and my brain instantly thinks of his dad for some reason.
I think Carlos knew you would make that mistake, bro. I think that's why you did it, bro. I think
He still wants to be headlining new.
I think that's that's the goal. Um, but contender. I could think of some teams, Ooh, think about a team that well, I don't know. They have Paul George. I don't know how the spacing will work. 'Cause I was thinking about maybe Boston, but that'd just be it would like take a lot for that to work. And they take a lot of threes. I don't really know if DeMar DeRozan's like really a volume 3-point shooter, like an efficient 3-point shooter. So I don't know if that system will work. I mean, I don't know. I wonder, and I mean, he's not coming off the bench, right?
He
No,
can. He can't. He's in the later half of his career.
I mean, but does
Him
he want
coming
to?
off the bench is probably pretty good right now. If he wants to go to a contending team, he will be coming off the bench.
Trying to see like where he can go to where like the impact would be there. Now I'm hearing what um KD to the Pistons, right? I'm hearing that, right?
What?
Yeah, that's what it's a rumor though. It's an early rumor.
I thought they like stopped that. I thought that was like
Oh,
early on in the season.
oh, I don't know. Well,
I
I
might
don't
be
know if
wrong, but
it
I thought
came back up.
it was like
It,
early.
it might. So like I'm thinking Houston could use him. A veteran scorer. He could reunite with Fred VanVleet. I think they played together, maybe a bit. So yeah, maybe reunite with Fred VanVleet. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you got team?
No, you just mentioning the Pistons got me thinking like the Pistons need somebody who can like create his own shot. The
He
Rosen
can do
could
that.
create his own shot.
He for sure can do that. So like, yeah, the Pistons. Um, and I mean, I don't know what kind of deal because I think they waived him. I think
The
according to
Miami.
reports, they couldn't find a trade partner, I guess. Um, so um, so I guess he will have to sign for the vet minimum. So whoever gets him is gonna get a steal. I mean, like think about it. We've reached a point in the NBA timeline where LeBron and DeMar DeRozan are signing for like vet minimums. Like
They are
like
vets.
it's crazy. So I even know DeMar's 36 too, so he's up there too. Um,
He's a vet.
but I mean he's still hooping though. Like he averaged 21 last year. Like he's still at 36. Like you know what I mean? So I think a contender for sure though. It's tough to come up with like teams, but I'd say maybe Houston could be one. Um I'm just trying to think of a team that like doesn't really shoot a lot of threes because like I don't really see him as like that type of like 3 point like shooter. So like I know for sure Boston wouldn't work. Like I don't know. I mean it's tough. Like it's so many different ways you
The
can go.
Clippers.
Hmm.
Just because I say the Clippers because maybe he wants to stay in LA. Like
Okay.
he's from Cali. Maybe he wants to stay over there.
Right. I
Mainly the
think
reason.
everybody's gonna be after him though. Like everybody. I mean, like why not take
Miami,
that? But then they need shooting though, bro. I
terrible
mean,
spacing, but you know how the
yeah.
Heat are. If
Yeah, I
it's a
mean,
superstar, they're thinking about it.
and I'm looking at it now. I mean, he shot. Yeah, I mean, 32, yeah, 32%. I mean, that's not terrible, but from your two guard, I mean,
And it's not
you
like
need
he shoots them often either.
yeah, it's a good
There,
point
there
too.
there'll be those games where he has a wide open three and he like dribbles inside just to shoot it. I was like those that 1 foot of you being outside and it going inside made a big difference.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, what are you seeing? I mean, just off the I mean, it's tough because like it's I mean, like where would he go? I mean,
I'm
I
telling
say
you,
contender for sure. But
Miami Heat.
so he would probably have to come off the
I feel
bench.
like yeah, I don't feel like he doesn't fit the Heat, but the Heat will try to like still get him.
I mean, to have DeMar DeRozan coming off your bench, you're become a it makes you like that much of a better team to have somebody like that off your bench. And I think this would be a good for his career. I mean, like because I don't know what type of headspace he's in terms of like does he still want to chase the bag and try to be the guy? You know what I mean? Or like just use these last like 2, 3, 4 years to try to win a championship.
Maybe win a championship.
Yeah, like, so I mean the Heat will be a good option, right? Just like somewhere where he could just run a second unit. Like, you
I
know what I
know where
mean?
he's not going.
Oh.
The Raptors. I think
Uh, was that situation that bad?
not. I think if Drake still has a word in the in
Okay.
the org and any type of influence, he's not going back over there.
I mean, his logo is on the jersey. I mean, so yeah,
Yep.
that's probably not happening. But no, we'll see though. I mean, whoever's getting him, I mean, he's 36, but I mean, he averaged like what, 20 last year. Well, actually 18 to be exact, but 22 the year before. So he could still put the ball in the basket. So that's one thing he's always been able to do his whole career. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he goes.
For sure. Next up, we have Rui Hachimura agreed to a 2-year, $28 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Nice. I
So
like
he
it.
went from one LA team across the street and went to the other LA team.
Right.
Um, but I think what's very interesting about this, that really caught my eye was that Sham said they were trying to pursue a signing trade, but the Lakers didn't want to cooperate on an agreement.
Mm.
Now, why is that?
I don't
You
know.
lose him if you're the Lakers, you lost him for nothing. You could have
Hmm.
done a simple signing trade. gotten maybe a second round pick because the Lakers don't have any picks.
Right.
Well, I guess they have two now from that Ayton trade,
Hmm.
which we'll get into. I think we haven't talked about that one yet. We'll get into it.
Nah, not
Actually,
yet.
we could talk about it here since we're talking about the Lakers. They traded Ayton too.
Yeah,
Um, so just the fact that they don't have picks, the fact that you want to go away from doing a sign and trade for Rui Hachimura to the Clippers and just losing him for nothing, I think it's a crazy move by the organization, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, I think you gotta get something for him. He was great for them. Him and Marcus Smart, they both two big pieces, two big pieces of their playoff run, just gone for nothing. Uh, you know, uh, and then even LeBron as well, right? So these are like three key contributors to that squad, no longer in the team. Oh five? Am I missing
I saw a
somebody?
thing that the whole starting five that was in the playoffs is no longer with the team.
Marcus Smart,
Smart,
LeBron, Rui,
Bron, Rui,
DeAndre
Ayton.
Ayton, the
Who's
fourth.
the two guard? Luke
Austin
Kennard is
Reeves?
the two guard.
Oh, Luke, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, when Austin Reeves was hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
So the whole starting lineup is gone.
yeah, because Luke Kennard's in Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, that's rough. New beginnings, I guess. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Just to let Rui walk. The Aiton one was kind of interesting too. 'Cause, I mean, I thought he would be a solid backup, but that just when you like when you just trade him for like some picks, like they're the Lakers are like truly done with him. Like that just means like there's no point in return. Like you know what I mean? Like however his play was, you know what I mean? Just whatever they saw from him, they just like didn't want no more parts to do with him, essentially. And and like we said in the last episode, like well, like this was a max player. So it's like to see, him go from, this level, like max level, and then like, to like an $8 million deal. I mean, 8 million is a lot of money still, but like to see like where he was and like the trajectory he was going on, and then to kind of see it go down a little bit, it's kind of tough. But yeah, I mean the Lakers, they're clearly, I mean whatever they saw in him, I mean they just didn't want no more parts of it. So, but I mean it'll be good for him, good for Alex Sarr, to compete, with Aiden in practice, just to get him better. Because Alex Sarr, he's definitely talented. I'm sure he could learn some things from Aiden too on the basketball court, just in terms of, like their skill sets are kind of similar, in terms of, being able to like pick and pop and things of that nature. I think Alex Sarr just is probably more perimeter oriented in terms of ball handling. You know what I mean? Like I think he's probably got more guard skills than Aiden does, but I think he could for sure learn some things because I mean Aiden when he was on top of his game, I mean he was putting up some nice numbers.
Yeah. So the full trade was DeAndre Ayton to the Wizards for Jaden Hardy and two second round picks.
Hmm.
Um, and I think they did that trade. I don't think the Lakers have a backup center now, which is
Right.
weird. You trade him for a guard, you don't have a backup center, and like you were mentioning, he's probably gonna be a really good backup center. Um, Someone who was starting on your team and now have that starter be your backup. I think it's pretty good. Um, so I'm interested. Sometimes you could tell in his play that he wasn't all in it, but still
Hmm.
as a backup, I think it would have been good. I wonder if there was any tensions or anything that happened in the background, that might have caused for them to make this decision to trade him because it was a weird one in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting too, because like I wonder like what's Aiton's like I wonder what his like mentality is at this point, because like you said, like he was a starter, you know what I mean? And like you wonder if he like kind of forced the trade, like he wasn't starting no more. So it's like maybe just get a fresh new look somewhere else, right? But because he's only 27, and like the reason why that's because he's only 27, right? So it's like, I mean, like, are his starting days over, or because like I mean, Alex Sarr, he's looking like really good, you know what I mean? So It's like, are you going there to kind of like try to compete with Alex Sarr? Because I mean, you're not. I mean, are you going there in a vet mindset? I mean, like I said, he's 27. I mean, he's been in the league for a little while, but like 27, I mean, that's your prime. So it's like, I don't really know if he's like going there in a vet, like coddling, like what I mean, like OG vet type of like role. I don't really see that. So I'm wondering like what the mentality is going to be with him, in terms of like how he's gonna approach the situation in Washington.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it wasn't his choice. I don't think to get traded to Washington, but now it's good to think about like what his mentality is gonna be and how he's gonna fit into that Wizards team. Because is he gonna be a vet? Is he gonna put all his all into playing? Because that's what I was mentioning. Sometimes he doesn't give his all. But yeah, it's good to see, and they have AD over there too. So maybe we'll see how that goes.
Right. And it's
Next,
hard. It's hard to coach effort.
that's true. That's true. The next signing we had that happen was hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Shams, don't fail me now. Josh Okogie signed a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Utah Jazz. So the Jazz get a pretty good wing defender. He shot 38.5% from three last year. Um,
Nice.
so that's pretty good. I'm surprised nobody else gave him a contract except for the Jazz.
Oh, you think they were his only offer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because where was he last year? On the Pelicans? I mean, no, on the Hornets?
Houston.
He was on
Houston?
Houston. Yeah. Yeah, he's been a few. He's been a few places. Yeah, he's been with the Timberwolves, the Suns, Houston, Charlotte. Wasn't he? I think he was with Charlotte for a little bit. Maybe. I think he was there for like had a cup of coffee up there. But yeah, I mean Utah, they're definitely building, you know. I think he'll be a good vet, good, just good wing depth to provide for that team. With I mean, because Utah is still like they're still very young, you know. I mean, in terms of wings, I mean, really, what Ace Bailey, uh, I don't know. I don't know if Cody Williams counts as a wing. So I mean, they're very young. So I mean, I'm sure there may be opportunity for him to start. Who knows, right? Because what Keontae, Darren Peterson. I don't know if Ace is going to be a starter. It doesn't really. I don't know. I'm not really hearing too much about Ace Bailey. So we'll see if he starts. But he'll definitely have an opportunity to get some good minutes. And maybe that's what led to what I mean, him choosing Utah. But
Wait,
I
Larry
mean,
Marketing. We're forgetting Larry Marketing. Isn't he the
Laurie.
starting? Isn't he, wouldn't it be the starters would be him and Triple J?
Oh, I don't know if I'm. Well, yeah, because then you could do Filipowski or Nurkic at center. So no, Larry at the three is just it's
That's
awkward.
what they
It's
do. That's what they do.
like what Cleveland? What did you start? Jeez, I blame Cleveland. They started this.
They
Like,
did. They
they
did.
really started this. But yeah, no, I like it though. Good. I think it's a good spot for him just to get some to compete. You know, will they be good? I think they'll be enough to. They have enough. I'll say they have enough to make the play. Now, will they achieve that? Like bringing all the pieces together? We'll see. Um, I think Darren Peterson is going to have to play a really big part in that, for sure. Now it's tough saying that he's going to have to play a big part when he hasn't played a single NBA game yet. So that's kind of the up in the air piece, right? So it's like, you draft him high because of course, you need him. But like realistically, I mean, if he's the guy, he's the guy. But like, I mean, realistically, he's a rookie, so it may take some time for him to develop. You always hear about the rookie, what's the word? The rookie slump or something like that. Get to a certain point in the season where players just I mean, the season just gets to you, right? The physicality, the constant travel, and just the lot of minutes played and such a short period of time against amazing at like some of the best athletes in the world. So, as a rookie, I'm sure that'll weigh in on him. And then, of course, the situation in Kansas, with the hamstring. So you hope he'll be able to hold up, for a good portion of the season.
Yeah. Next up,
What we got?
we have the New York Knicks. They lost Mitchell Robinson. Those
Mitch,
critical minutes for them as their backup center. So
indeed.
then they went out and they replaced him with Andrew Drummond on a 1 year, $3.9 million deal. Pretty solid backup center for the Knicks. The defending
Yeah,
champion Knicks.
I like it. I mean, same. I mean, same. Pretty much the same player. I think probably at this point in his career, maybe Robinson's probably more active on the boards. But I mean, Drummond is. I mean, Drummond he's a solid backup. I think he showed that in Philly. He gave him some good minutes when they needed him to. So, and I don't think he's really expected to kind of, I don't think he's really going to be expected to kind of play these huge amount of minutes. But I think he'll be able to, give him some good burn. Especially if Cat has to get some rest or things like that. If he can like rebound how he has most of his career, they'll love him. They'll love him out there.
Yep, that's what you're there. Grab all the boards that you can. All the
Literally.
boards. We also had Javante Green agreed to a 1 year, 3.9 deal to return to the Pistons. Um,
Nice.
the Pistons were losing people this season, so it's nice to have one guy come back with them. And I think he played pretty well for the Pistons when he got the opportunity to play. So I think it's a good get back for them.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, think about it. I mean, what they lost to Bias. Uh, who else am I?
Stewart,
Who else? Stewart. Ooh, Stewart. That's a big piece.
that's a
So
big
like you
piece.
lose two of your forwards. Like you lose two of your key forwards too. Like guys who played a lot of minutes. So that's definitely gonna be tough. And then you still haven't signed Duren yet. I mean, Duren is still that situation is still up in the air. I mean, the Lakers got their guy. I don't really know. I don't remember what the Kings. I mean, maybe the Kings. I don't know, but I guess it's between the Kings and the Pistons looking like. Uh, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if you're Duran though. I don't know if you risk going to the Kings. Not to say Darius Acuff is not that guy. I mean, he's a great player. You know, he's gonna get a lot of shots up, but then he's also learning too. So it's like I don't know if you want to risk your career to maybe to go over there when you kind of have a relationship with Cade kind of established, and then y'all can just kind of build on that. So I think that'll be that'll that. So I mean, it's looking like he's probably just going to return to the Pistons. But but yeah, I mean, Pistons they like you said they did lose a lot. So wondering, I don't even know have they. I don't. I'm trying to think of like their moves. I don't even know if they've done anything to address those needs yet. Like like that front court,
Well,
you know?
what can I tell you?
They
I think
haven't yet.
they've been stuck on Darren. I think probably
Yeah.
Darren needs to just hurry up and sign because he's still not signed yet.
I guess you gotta see with Duran to see like what money you can spend. But I mean, the more time that's wasted, I mean, like guys are, what I mean, like teams are kind of more set in stone, So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm curious. So I guess we're waiting on two things. We're waiting on LeBron, and then we're waiting on
What
see
a
if
way to
Jalen Duren signs that deal.
We'll see. Next, we have Denver. Was able to get back Tyus Jones on a 1 year deal, and then they got Marvin Bagley on a 1 year deal to be the backup center for Jokic. It seems you kind of keep rotating different backup centers for Jokic every single season. I guess just as long as you're good enough to be on that floor for a minute, you're perfectly fine to be a backup center. So it feels like sometimes.
Yeah, no, I mean, Marvin Bagley, solid vet, but he had some good years, with the Wizards. You
Right.
know, I thought he played pretty well. shot the ball. I think he actually shot the ball pretty well last year. It looks like he shot probably like maybe 43, 44% from three last year. So if he can be just like some of the half of the player that he was, I mean, it seems like he's just been playing more active lately. Like, like it's just been more, I don't know, it's been something. Like he's been playing great basketball, the past couple seasons. So I'm curious to see what that culture, that winning culture, will do. Because I mean, he hasn't really played for winning teams, that most recently. I mean, the Wizards, the Mavs, so I'm curious to see like a team that's kind of, I don't really know if he's been a part of a lot of winning situations. So I think this would be good for him to get that experience and then see, you know, how he could kind of fit into that culture.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, he's the backup to
Yeah.
the triple double. What was it, three-time MVP? I think he is.
Yeah.
Um,
What,
so
two or three?
two,
Yeah,
three,
I
something like.
mean, yeah. I mean, when Jokic needs a water break, I mean that's
Oh
you
yeah,
just hope you just hope he needs a water break. Like
just hope he needs a water break. I would hope. I would hope. All right. Next, we have the 76ers signed Simmons to a 2-year,
Ben?
$12.3 million deal.
Ben?
Huh?
Ben?
Anthony Simons to the
Oh,
76ers.
bro, I heard Simmons. I was like, what? Um,
Ben Simmons
yeah, I was gonna say he's
back
coming
to
back.
the 76ers.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Maybe I did Simmons by mistake. Anyway, Anthony Simons, 76ers. Pretty good get, honestly, in my opinion.
Shoot, talk about it. I mean, what do you like about it? I mean,
I mean, you replaced Paul George with Jalen Brown. Now you got Anthony to run your bench. I think it's pretty good. They're pretty good. If you were worried about their bench scoring, I think here's where it's gonna come from.
and I think it makes sense too, right? With his play style. Because and we kind of talked about it too last season on one of the episodes. Like you just see like it just looked like he was kind of constricted. You know what I mean? Like in Boston, like he really wasn't able to kind of be the 20 point per game scorer that he's been in Portland, right? Like kind of and just let him go. You know what I mean? Like just let him use his skill and go. So and I think like we've said about Nick Nurse, what I noticed, like what I see like with Nick Nurse teams, like he just lets them play, right? Like he just lets them play, not too many set plays. Like he just lets the guys go, lets them learn from their mistakes. You know what I mean? Lets them make mistakes, right? I mean, you're gonna make mistakes, but just lets them play free, right? And just use their talents. I mean, there is structure here and there, but it's cool. I like watching their games just because like you just get to see the players kind of show their talent. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean it's a great part in the coaching staff as well, like developing a game plan or like a system to where kind of everybody can kind of show what they can do, you know what I mean, at certain points of the game. So he'll definitely get an opportunity. Anthony Simons will definitely get an opportunity to, show what he can do, how well he can score the ball and things like that. And I'm excited to see what the Sixers can do. I mean, Sixers they're making moves, man. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
they
great
definitely
moves.
are. I'm really
Dang,
excited
so,
to see how the
so I'm
team
trying to
goes.
see. So Sixers lost Drummond. So I guess Bona. Am I missing somebody? Because Embiid, like who's the backup? Is it Bona or Barlow? I guess Barlow may still be the backup.
No idea.
Dominic.
If it's something
Hmm.
that they need to back up center, because we all know. We all know the
Yeah.
health issues.
Oh yeah, no, he's not playing a full 82. But
Exactly. So if I'm a backup center, that's probably where I want to sign right
that's
now.
where you want to go. You just need like one game, just like one or two games while Embiid's out to just kind of just have like a 2020 game, and then that's your
Yeah,
next max deal. That's like
yeah,
your
yeah.
next big deal right there. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
No, Sixers are making some good moves though, for sure.
Next up, we have Cato re-signed, got an extension with the Boston Celtics, 4 year, $56 million extension. And then this is to go along with, they signed Mitchell Robinson earlier on in the
Who,
season. So
who starts, in your opinion?
that's a good question.
They're kind of the same, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They kind of have the same skill set. So
Yeah.
who do you prefer over the other one? I don't know.
I guess it's like who's more active that night, I guess.
I guess 1A, 1B.
Yeah, 1A, 1B, yeah. I don't know. But
Right.
nah, I mean,
Good,
shout out
good
to
for him
Cater
for
though.
getting paid.
Hmm?
Good for him for getting paid.
No, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely worked for that deal. Started what? Started where he started at in Sacramento. Yeah, so didn't really work out there. So, you know, he's definitely found a home in Boston for sure. And Coach Mazzulla and the staff, they seem to love him, and he's definitely reciprocating that with his play.
For sure. Um, Next we have a few coaching hires um
Hmm,
that were interesting. Um,
talk about him.
First we have Patrick Ewing agreed to become the assistant coach for the Washington Wizards. Um, in addition to that, we have Billy Donovan with the Spurs lead assistant. I think Dusty May got Willie Green on his staff, and he got
Ooh,
Garrett Temple. I think
oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow,
So some pretty crazy coaching hires and moving around.
yeah. I don't know. Is that a? I guess really. I don't know. Even is Willie Green even a vet coach? Like,
He
cause
did coach the Pelicans.
for like what 2, 3 seasons?
Yeah, I think so. I think he got hired the same time Jamal Mosley got hired.
Oh,
I think Jamal
hopefully,
Mosley lasted one more season than him or something.
maybe. Yeah, one. Yeah,
So there's that.
no,
Then the
that's cool.
fact that Temple retired and went straight into, getting that job as a coach. Um, Pretty good story. I can't believe Billy Donovan is the lead assistant for the Spurs. Um, just crazy. I
Hey
don't.
man, y'all took their lead assistant, bro.
So we took your lead assistant. I feel like they could have promoted somebody else.
Hmm. I think who's on that staff.
I
Hmm.
don't have no idea who's on that staff off the top of my head. But either way, it's very interesting that he went straight to the lead. I mean, I guess with somebody, he's had experience being a head coach in the NBA, so I guess he earns that reputation now to go straight into the lead um assistant. But you know, you know how I feel about Billy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't accomplished much in the NBA.
Yeah.
So,
Uh, the infamous three-point guard lineup.
oh my God, that's why they
Uh,
got him. Dylan Harper
Fox.
wanted to start. He's gonna be the new small forward for the team. That makes so much. You just cleared everything for me. Oh my.
I literally just said three-point guard lineup, but then like it instantly clicked. Like once you started talking. Um. Also, if you were, I don't know if you were gonna mention Steve Clifford as well. So, he's gonna be on the Wizards. Something what consultant? I
Really?
don't know if he's. Yeah, I think they added him to Steve Clifford. I didn't even know he was still coaching. I think they added Steve
What?
Clifford to the Wizards. To the Wizards. Yeah.
Hmm, interesting.
Coaching advisor. So Steve Clifford's gonna be a coaching advisor.
Wow.
Um,
I didn't know
and
that one.
then Patrick Ewing, as in a regular assistant coach. It seems like him and AJ. I mean, I've only seen like maybe one or two videos, so it seems like they have some familiarity. I'm sure I'll take an educated guess that AJ definitely has a part to play, with him coming on board, especially, I haven't seen him really coach on the sideline in a little while since he was at Georgetown. I think this is like maybe the first time he's coaching since Georgetown. I think he had another role with the Knicks last year, So
Yeah, I think he was like an advisor for him or consultant or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So so I think either this is like an AJ move because I know they're both Jamaican, so um like that may like I think maybe just to have a familiar face for AJ or um or the Wizards are threats. That's the only thing I'm getting at. Like the Wizards are actually a championship threat, and maybe the Knicks made a call. Maybe the Knicks set this up to have like a spy, for the Wizards, just with how good that they're looking with Trey, Anthony Davis, and AJ DeBansta. Not to mention Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, and Alex Sarr. And then now you add in DeAndre Ayton as well. So I think maybe the Knicks see the Wizards as a threat and just needed Coach Ewing to kind of see what's going on over there, like see if like Wizards aren't getting too good. Like, do we need to worry about them? Type thing.
That's uh that's a crazy conspiracy right there. The reigning champions are scared of the team that got the number one overall pick in the NBA. That's something right there. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Um, I mean, I'm at a loss for words right now. Um, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Um, so it's an interesting hire. It is an interesting hire.
And I mean, you got some bigs, right? You've got some good young bigs. Alex Sarr. You know, potentially. I don't know what Ewing's role is going to be. Like, he's still. Is it that wild? Like, I don't know. Is it that wild? I mean, the Wizards are looking pretty. They're looking pretty promising.
The
Um,
team that's up here is scared of the team that's down here. And notice how you can't see my arm for the Wizards? It's because they're all the way down here.
but yeah, I
They
mean,
might improve. They might improve, but to say that the reigning champions are scared of the team who was at the bottom and they're just improving. I don't
oh
know.
man, just to throw it out there, you never know. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, I think also I think this is an opportunity, for Alex Sarr, right? To kind of develop, under one of the greats, that's ever played his position, right? So I think I don't know what Ewing's role is gonna be. Hopefully, I'm sure like well he's gonna be on I don't know if he's probably still active on the court in terms of player development perspective. But I mean I'm sure there's still some verbal cues, maybe watch some film, like who knows, like just like Alex Sarr, just to have that opportunity, as a young person trying to get to where Ewing is, right, as a Hall of Famer and things like that. Like to have somebody like that in your locker room every day, I mean, you just gotta try to soak up as much as possible. Even Aiden too. I mean, as well. So I'm sure he'll work with the bigs in some type of capacity, I would hope. But nah, there's definitely a lot of veteran leadership on that Wizards staff for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna work very well for the Wizards to have all that veteran leadership like you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Um, I mean that's all I have, at least on my list. I don't know if you had some other stuff I
Um,
missed.
nah, we took pretty much talked about everything. Uh, so I guess we just gotta stay tuned for the LeBron decision. Um,
It's gonna happen as soon as we end this podcast.
it usually does. And then probably just seeing yeah, and then seeing if the Pistons and Duren get that deal done. But yeah. I guess we didn't talk about Aldama too. Santi Aldama. Forgot where he went. We had it. I forgot where he went though.
Uh,
I guess he's not with the
I gotta pull it up.
oh no, he's still with the Grizzlies. I'm tripping. Just made oh no, he's with the Mavs. Yeah. He got traded to the Mavs.
Mm. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
so good size. He's 7 feet. I didn't know he was 7 feet. He's that skilled at 7 feet tall. That's
yep.
good. That's pretty good. Yeah, no. I mean, Mavs. That's a good get for the Mavs.
That's a nice
Yeah, no,
pick for him.
yeah. No, Dusty cooking up a little bit. But but yeah. You got anything else?
Nope.
Well, this has been another episode of the ONJ podcast. If you made it to this point, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.
But I hope you did that at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Where will LeBron go? We'll see. We out.